Good morning, everyone. How's it going? D tier thumbnail. You should have taken a picture of yourself holding. I think we're too early in the stream to say that word. How you guys doing? I'm genuinely surprised that there's 14 people who decided to come and watch this. I don't know. I don't know. I had initially thought this was gonna be like a stream where nobody is here. But hey, if people want to watch this for a little bit, that's awesome. Let's see. God, my Japanese is bad. Ohio. Yes, Ohio. Also, the other thing I'm doing with this is just I'm sort of checking how many weebs there are inside of my community. So let me just put some background music on. Oh, background music on. It's not too loud. Turn it down. There we go. Good. Talking head. Transition. Allow us to introduce ourselves. Yes, Linux is great, anime is great, and also, yeah, Hololive. Hololive is great. Also, that is a, that is an amazing profile picture, by the way, Robertson. I love that. That's great. So I think I've been just studying Japanese for like 3 or 4 weeks now, so it's not even that long. I was like, hey, I'm bored. Let's do a bit of a different stream than what I normally do. And here we are. Also, there is a link to Streamlabs in the description. So if you want me to say something really dumb, I'll say it. Paduru Peko. Yes, exactly. Paduru Peko. Let's go over to the... Why are there 17 people here? Sure. Okay. Anyway. Hopefully WaniKani doesn't break my screen recording, because it was breaking before for some reason. Whenever I like focused on the text chat window, it would make that the focus of OBS, and I have no idea why it was doing that. Anyway, I'm still very, very early in WaniKani, as you could probably tell. I never said that we're gonna be looking at anything difficult. No, don't Google Translate. I never said we'd be looking at anything too difficult today. Let's see. So I've got some reviews to do, I guess. I guess we can do those first up, because you have 17 web subscribers. It's 4 AM right now. Oh god. Wait. Oh god. Yeah, okay, Kanji is difficult. Wait. Gira de masen. That's probably very wrong. I probably made a mistake in there. Probably. Audio's out of sync. I don't know how to fix if the audio's out of sync. Oh, wow, that is very out of sync. I'll see if I can... Give me 1 sec. I'll try to fix that. So if we just do a... Properties. Plug that back in. Okay, that seems like it's going to be better now. And fix cam. Okay, that should be better this time. But look, kanji have 2 different meanings to start with. Combining 2 kanji can produce a whole new meaning. Yes, I've very much realized that already. I guess we can just go into my reviews first up and then go from there. Yeah, I made a few mistakes last time. Let me know if the screen needs to be zoomed in a bit, because I can go ahead and do that. So I might do that now, and it should make it a bit easier for you guys. It shouldn't be too small though. Shinji Damasen. Okay, I wasn't completely off. Oh god, it broke again. Of course it broke. Let me fix that. Why did it break? Properties. WaniKani reviews. Transition. And that's the wrong screen to transition to. That one I wanted. And it's broken here as well. What? OBS, why do you do this to me? Right? Okay, you can see it. Good. Let's see. Vocabulary meaning for sageru. That is, how does get would be a transitive, I believe. So that would be like to drop. No, okay. I got it backwards. Okay, no. Right, I forgot. WaniKani's meanings for things are amusing sometimes. And you can be completely right, but they're just like, nah. It's not one of our defined meanings, so whatever. To lower, sure. There we go. Okay, that is Fuji-san. Fuji-san. Big person. That's otona. Otona. There we go. That is river. Mount Fuji. Combining links and weeb shit can be fun. I wrote a bash manga downloading can be adapted to any new manga site I use. That's actually pretty cool. That wouldn't be that difficult, would it? I would imagine it's just using like wget or something. Or curl, maybe. Let's see. So that's river. So kawa, yeah. Adult. All right, we're up to radicals, aren't we? So that is sword. That's artificial. So jinko. Yes, yes. And that is that's kanji for 9. So 9 things. Kokonotsu. Kokonotsu. Yeah, that's it. And that would be a woman. Legs. Like this is the last command in my history that used the script I wrote. Manga DL Manga C One Piece chapter 999. Wait, is there actually 999 chapters of One Piece right now? Because I stopped reading it the whole cake arc. Is that what it's called? The one where Sanji was gonna go get married. I'm pretty sure that's what it was called. But I could be completely mistaken. And that was artificial, I believe, or man-made. Wow. Taishita. Yeah, it's Taishita. Well, I spelled it wrong. Taishita. There we go. Isn't this one like street or something? Yeah. God, what was this? Radical. I don't remember what it is. Anki better than WaniKani. I like what WaniKani does. Like, okay, if you want to use Anki as another way to go at it, that's cool. But I do like the work that WaniKani has done, and if you want to, you can get all of WaniKani free with Anki anyway. I'm just going to tell you how to do it. Just you'll find it very easily. I don't know what this radical's called. At least you didn't go from Linux content to ranting about roads. Oh, right, that was dirt, wasn't it? I'm still going to be doing the Linux content. It's just I wanted to do a stream on Japanese. But here's my excuse, okay? If Luke can make a stream where he rants about roads or does a book review, I think that I can make a stream where I do some kanji study. No, that... Oh, come on, give me that. What are you doing? You sometimes let me have spelling mistakes. This one, you're not going to let me have it. Whatever. And that is... No... Wait, no. Wait, this wants the English meaning. To climb. There we go. And that is below... Sageru. Sageru. Eventually, we're just gonna see Brodie turn into a Hololive Clipper. Mate, I really respect what the Hololive Clippers do. They are, like, they work so much, and they're the biggest reason why Hololive has taken off as much as it has. Like, without the Clippers, Hololive would be nowhere near as big as it is right now. There we go. And that's tall. No, wall. But no, I'm not going to become a Hololive Clipper at least anytime soon. I used to learn Japanese, so you don't have to wait for translators for VTubers and anime. I would be lying if I said that wasn't one of the reasons. One thing. And that is 9 things. Hololive was shook up because anime kind of died this year. Did it? I don't know what you mean by that. Oh no, what is this? Oh, the font is very small. Wait. I'm gonna copy this so I can see it in something bigger. Okay. Let's put that there and zoom in on it. Ah, that was ga. Okay. Hiragana. Yomeru. Yes. Yes, isn't that can you read Hiragana? I'm pretty sure. Yes, Brodie is a weeb. Have you not noticed that from my wallpapers that I use on my computer? Haikyuu is lit except the few episodes they outsource. I'm still in the process of watching the second season of To the Top. But so far, yeah, it is really good. Right now, I'm also watching Jujutsu Kaisen as well. It's Mountain. One thing. Do you learn all the kanji you know from WaniKani? I want to learn Japanese as well, but I don't know what the most efficient way to learn kanji is. Okay. I'm still very, very new to learning kanji, so I'm not the best person to ask for what the best resource is. Right now, I'm just using WaniKani, but if you want to do grammar, this isn't the best place to do it. It will give you the words in context, but if you actually want to properly learn grammar, this is not where you want to do it. Hello, fellow language nerds and weebs. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Watching Jujutsu, but it's still pretty average for me. I think all the hype is... Yeah. I don't know. I've never read the manga before, so I don't know. Maybe the manga was way overhyped. Wait, is it? It's Yama by itself, but isn't it? Yama. Yes. In my opinion, the best way to learn is to learn a few radicals. The go for a vocab. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Nah. There we go. Right now for me, English, and I can put my hands out to someone and say kudasai, and that's the extent of my Japanese. And let's do it. Population? I think it is population. Yes, it is. And 9 by itself is... Wait. Q. Or I get... Wait, Q? Yeah, Q. I always get those backwards. I personally learned about 500 kanji from WaniKani. Eventually grew tired of the space repetition system and just learned more by reading stuff online. Yeah, actually, that's a fair point. What I've heard from people who have learned... have not just learning Japanese, but other languages as well. When you've got your foundation down where you're not constantly looking up words, the better way to learn is to actually do proper reading. But when you're starting out, something like WaniKani doesn't seem like that bad of a resource. How many languages can I speak? I can technically speak English, but not very well. And yeah, that's about it. Sagaru. So that would be to to... Wait. Sagaru ga is going to be intransitive. So to what I don't know. What did they make the meaning for this one on WaniKani? It was something like to fall or something like that. Yeah. How much anime have you seen? I haven't updated my I haven't used Mal in, oh god, like 5 or 6 years. I do have a Kitsu account, but I'm very lazy in updating it. Very, very lazy. Have you ever heard of mass immersion? Yes, mass immersion is the best way to learn a language. Basically, if I understand it correctly, it's when you basically learn like a child would learn. You are constantly listening to the language and trying to pick it up through that methodology rather than studying it. And it supposedly it's obviously going to be slower. He speaks a grotesque parody of the English language. Yes, I do. It's going to be obviously slower, but it should give you a better, I guess a better real-world usage grasp of the language. But if you want to be able to, like, I don't know, rant off about, like, oh, this is an intransitive verb and this is a transitive verb, then obviously studying is going to help you in that respect. But I think mass immersion merged with some studying is probably the best way to learn any language. Sagaru. Ga was intrans. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I'm blanking on this one. Is it? Wait, it's Noboru, isn't it? Yes, it is. Ireru to insert. There we go. Ireru. Oh, cool. We did all the reviews. Awesome. I guess we are back to the lessons now. So, I believe I'm up to radicals. Mass immersion is great, but at least have a basic understanding before diving into the difference between comprehensible input and... Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. Obviously, if you're young enough, learning, like, as a child would learn, that might work, but as you get older, you lose some of that plasticity, and it becomes much harder to actually learn through a methodology like that, but I don't know, maybe it would still work, but obviously you would probably want to, you know, merge it with some sort of study system, whether that be a spaced repetition system or rote learning or whatever it is you want to do. I agree you need to have some foundation before diving in, something like kanji or some basic grammar / words. Well, yeah, that's why I haven't started doing any grammar stuff right now, because I want to have a grasp of kanji, so I can actually, instead of like when I'm reading the grammar books and stuff, instead of having to look up meanings every like 2 seconds, if you have at least some basic knowledge of the language, you can at least go through and actually understand that. The same would probably be true in the case of doing mass immersion as well. So this is head. This kind of head a child might draw. Can you imagine it with eyes, nose, mouth, and ears too? Whoever's head this is, it's really square. Maybe it's the head of a famous spongy cartoon character. Wonder who that could be. Okay, head. Easy. This is used for N, and that's... So I believe that's head and then lid. That's correct. Yes, head and lid. And that is read as N. For the longest time, because of the way it's spelled in English, I'm pretty sure most people think this who don't know anything about Japanese, that it was actually pronounced as yen. But, yeah, no. I only, like, realized this a couple of months back. I don't... Oh, God, did it break? I don't know how anyone actually manages to read Japanese while it's in a YouTube chat like this. Because the text is way too small, at least on my system. Oh, it broke over here as well. Lovely. Give me 1 second. I'll fix that. Stop breaking. WaniKani. There we go. Cool. And that says... Like, I feel like even if I knew the language, it's still way too small for me to actually read it. Super... Wait, no. Super... Oh, Supanji... Oh. I know katakana. You can write it in katakana. Regarding kanji, Luke Smith has a page in Chinese where he endorsed John DeFrancis Chinese series, which teaches the language before introducing the characters. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I know hiragana and katakana well enough that I can read it slowly. So yes, you can post in katakana if you want. Inside, so okay. Oh, that's right, it's person. Okay. And nai. Yeah, the way I usually go through WaniKani is when I'm learning the radicals, I'll go and actually check each of the individual kanji as well, just so I can see if I actually recognize, you know, where things are actually appearing. So that's obviously the kanji for big in there, I presume. I haven't started on katakana yet. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, post in hiragana then if you want. Yeah, cool. Big and head. Center. Okay. Easy. Actually, I don't know if you've seen my my new, what is it, Discord message of the day. Since you're an adult, you have the unique advantage of a large bank of concepts to draw off of. In other words, you already know what that actually, yeah, it's a fair point. You already know what politics is. You just need to learn how to read and say it. That is a very good point. Okay. Is there a way to increase the size of the font in here? I can. It's just going to make the size of everything else bigger as well. Okay. And it broke again. Oh no, don't do that. Okay, so we make... I wish I knew why that was breaking like that. It's just... OBS is bad. Oh, you deleted it. Okay. If you want to learn like a local, it would make more sense to get a basic sense of the spoken language for touching katakana in hiragana, let alone kanji. To get by VTuber channels, all you need to... yes, all you need to know is kawaii and kusa. Yes, exactly. Also, super chato time. Very important that you know super chato time. I know that's... I don't recognize the radical in there. I think that might be a slide or something. Yes, also te. Te is also very important. Cleat, forehead, and stool. Okay, I guess we'll see those. Okakoro te. Yes. Okakoro te. Narwhal and stool is friend. You or Tomo. Heyo fungi. As the man of culture, learning the language of the adult anime too obscene for translation. Now whenever I have a bit of a problem. Whenever I'm watching anime now, I end up just stopping any time I see any katakana or hiragana, and I just waste so much time just trying to read it. Even if it's like on a signboard and it's an absolute mess to read, I'll just sit there trying to read it. Obviously it goes quite well, as you would expect, but hey, I enjoy it. This radical is treasure because X marks the spot, as they say. Doesn't look like the X on a pirate treasure map. You want to go find that treasure now. So we have head, stool, and treasure. Energy. So that's... I think that would be gun there. And that's probably a radical in there as well. Would love a video on what the best Japanese input methods are for Linux. Also, how to use these in a TTY or Vim. It's funny that you ask that, because I do have a video where I'm making next week, where I'm talking about how I've got my my Japanese input working. Kusa is the only kanji I know. Maybe I'll go play Pokemon in Japanese. It's a children's game. It can't be that difficult to read. So that's me. I think that's going to be a new one there. And is that the kanji? Not kanji. The radical for mouth around. I believe it is. Ice. Oh, it's ice, but it's flipped on its side. Okay. Brodie's view time 1 hour and 10 minutes in. Wait, 1 hour, 10 minutes in. Yeah, that's pretty true. I'm not that bad. It's just maybe an extra 10 minutes of yeah, probably, I would say at least an extra 10 minutes, depending on what I'm watching. Honestly, Katakana and Hiragana are just about as easy as reading English once you're used to it. Yeah, they're not, like, I'm not going to say that learning a new language is easy, but learning a new alphabet is really easy. Have you any plans for Christmas? Gonna gather around the open source Christmas tree? I'm actually gonna go up to my parents' place like just after this stream is done. But I didn't want to leave you guys without a stream this week because, yeah, I'm gonna be gone for the weekend. So, yeah, this is basically what you get for the day. And then American Christmas time, there will be a Christmas video. I've got that already queued up. So yeah, expect to see that. I guess like whatever. What time is it in like Central America? Like 4:30 p.m. in Central America when that goes up? I don't know. Whatever time it ends up being. The normal time I upload. So head, stool, treasure. Okay. And we have the convenience. Oh, there is a lot of radicals in here. Okay. Lovely. So leader there. Then rice paddy. Treasure and then ground, I guess. And a little extra nub in here as well. Okay. So Ben or Bin 5:53 5 I can't even read numbers. 5:43 hours Chicago time. So whatever 3.5 hours, yeah, whatever about 3.5 hours ago was. Just, you know, the time I normally upload videos. There'll be a Christmas video tomorrow. Yeah, nothing out of the ordinary, but it's going to, actually, do I even want to say what it's going to be? It's not going to be like a Christmas themed video. It's more like I wanted to share the love for Christmas. So I'm like, hey, let's do something that's nice for people who I think are pretty cool this year. You're in a room surrounded by slides. Down off the slides, tumble cross after cross. They're bouncing in and hitting you in the face. The arm everywhere. With each cross comes the voice yelling 1, 2, 300, 500, and so on. You're worried it will never. Oh my god, these like this. Okay, look, WaniKani. If I need to spend like 3 minutes reading, it's not a mnemonic. Yeah, Merry Christmas, mate. You're worried it will never end because you're starting to drown in the crosses. Then the voice yells out 1,000 and they stop. Still, you can't move. Think about all the numbers being called out and keep wondering if it'll be the last. Feel the relief you'd feel if it stops on 1,000 because you won't be buried anymore. The 1,000 crosses are covering you entirely over your head because they're crosses, you can still breathe. FCRTX plus Anther. Yes, that is a good solution. What do you mean? It took a bit to get working properly. That's interesting, huh? Because FCRTX was the best solution for me. It just basically worked out of the box. Right now I'm actually using Mozg. I was using Anthe. I kind of switch back and forth between them. I don't know which I like more. Anthe is kind of feature complete at this point and hasn't been updated in 11 years. Mozg is based on the Google IM engine, so I don't know which one I prefer to use. I think technically Mozg is better, but I think it's kind of debatable. I don't know. And this is Sen. Okay, cool. And insert. Oh no, okay, so we have rice paddy in there. Is that like barb and then ice? Okay, how many radicals are in this one? No. Okay, that's fingers. Might be a FreeBSD thing. A lot of things don't. Okay, yeah, could be. I haven't used FreeBSD. Okay, I was overthinking that apparently. So that's sun, 1,000 and fingers. I want to try out FreeBSD, but they haven't shared links to progress in games. Okay, I'm guessing that Proton doesn't work nicely on the BSD side then. Do you see the prison and drop radicals? Prison drop, yep. The prison, this prison's holding onto a drop because it's the evening. Evening air does a better job of holding onto drops of liquid like this, which is why everything is covered in dew in the morning. Okay, sure, that works as a radical. So we have mouth, and then evening, and that is name. What is the reading for name? May. Wait, that May. Okay. I sometimes like to just bring up Google Translate just because I'm dumb and it's yeah, it is me. And Google Translate is fine if you're translating like a word. Any more than a word and Google Translate dies. Mule. Yeah, mule. I'm still kind of weak when it comes to Hiragana and Katakana. If you want good reading practice, go to a VTuber's Twitter. Which beer are you drinking? I have to drive in like an hour. I'm not drinking yet. I do have okay, this doesn't help people calling me a weeb. I do have a can of Koyomi Highball on my desk. Matt vs. Japan. Matt vs. Japan. That name's ringing a bell. I can't pick who it is, but I'm pretty sure I recognize the name. Okay, so prison, stool, treasure, 1000, evening. Okay. Not. I don't think we've seen that radical, unless that's like stick and slide in there, but it could be something different. Ah, no, toe. One thing I don't like about radicals is you'll learn a radical and then you'll see it being used and it's a completely modified form. It looks nothing like it actually is. How far are you? How far are you? Oh my god, I can't even read English now. How far along are you with grammar? Not very. I'm waiting. Okay, my thing with grammar is I'm going to start doing grammar stuff when I get to like maybe level 5, level 10 on WaniKani, because I don't want to spend the entire time while I'm trying to learn grammar looking up the meaning of kanji. So if I have a better understanding of that, then I can have a quicker time learning the grammar. If that makes sense. Google Translate I find works surprisingly well with modern internet slang and more emotionally related translation. Okay. I haven't noticed that. Let's do... Wait, okay. Am I dumb? Have I forgotten everything? So we have... これはペンです. Yes. これはペンです. Very important. Or here we go. Watashi wa kairu. There you go. I am a frog. Shame this stream. Can you? What do you mean? Shame this stream wasn't on Matrix. Matrix is a chat platform. What? Wait. Oh, head, right. Head, stool, treasure, 1000, evening. Okay, let's go. So, treasure. 1000. Watashi wa kaiju. Yes. Watashi wa Watashi wa VTuber. Continue with lessons. Okay. Baji fusakenna. Actually, that's another thing I need to work on. Pronunciation. I'm very aware that my pronunciation is horrendous. This radical is made up of 2 barbs and 1 ground radical. I'm too lazy to learn anything, but I like to try to recognize grammatical keywords in anime at least. Yeah, that's fair. I've wanted to learn Japanese for a while. I just had never got around to doing it. And now that I'm done with uni, I'm like, hey, let's give myself another task that'll take me 5 years to do. Write down this YouTube channel name. It could save you a lot of headache learning grammar. Japanese with Cure Dolly. Do I have a phone? I'll write it down on my phone. Thank you for that. If anyone is like learning Japanese or knows Japanese and maybe watches a Japanese channel that would be really useful, feel free to tell me because I'm more than happy to accept resources. Cure Dolly. Thank you for that, bright-minded Jedi. Wow, maybe I need to do some, maybe I need to do some English training. Okay, I feel like in 5 years, I should at least be able to, like, competently string a sentence together. If I feel bad if I can't at least do that much. Maybe I'll probably struggle with most things, but if I can at least, like, introduce myself after 5 years, I should be good. Merry Christmas to you too, Aaron. This radical is made of 2 barbs and 1 ground radical, so... wait. 2 barbs? I guess that's a barb, and that's the ground radical. Yeah. If there are barbs on the ground, whom especially do you want to avoid that area? You want your child to avoid it since children are so careless and often won't wear shoes. Imagine how you'd feel if you let a child walk around on top of these barbs. Nah, they need to, like... strengthen up. A2. I don't know what that is. Is that low? If it's low, then yes. If it's high, then probably not. There's a bunch of bilingual VTubers that do learning streams. If I remember when this is done, maybe I'll link some in the comments. I don't know any that do them frequently. I know that Kiara has done one where she was teaching Gura some Japanese. That's the only one I can think of. So that's lid, and that's the child radical, and that's letter. Okay. Oh no, it's not lid. It's roof, which is different. Oh yeah, because it's got the little nubbins on there. Merry Christmas to you as well, Tyrell. Love your videos. Reckon you should commit. Get that Christmas discounted lifetime subscription for WaniKani. I'm really thinking about it. I am really thinking about doing that. And I know I've seen this radical before, but I don't know what it is. I don't think it's been introduced yet. Oh no, I haven't seen that one. Viking. Here's what we're doing now. Gaku. And... Mana. Yeah, that's Mana. Yeah, it's $200, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I do think it's worth it. Talking about 1 year to start enjoying Pokemon in Japanese. Now I can understand almost everything. Pokemon is still full on Japanese, so it's not easy, but there's no kanji until... If there's no kanji until Gen 5, I think I just gotta play the first 4 gens then. If nothing else, I think it'd be really good, 1, grammar practice, and 2, kanji reading practice. Konnichiwa, watashi gaijin desu. Did you already know a lot of individual words before starting? When JP people talk, we pick out a lot of single words. I would say, okay, yeah, I would say that's probably true, because I can sit down, like, I watched, what was it? Pekorda's stream where she told her mum she was a VTuber, and I didn't obviously understand most of what was happening, but I think I managed to pick out enough where I can actually follow the conversation. Luna, on the other hand, Luna is... I can't understand a word Luna is saying. Unironically learn English just by consuming English content on YouTube and trying to engage in English communities. That's how a lot of the people in Hololive that know English learned it. I've been playing Phoenix Wright series on the Switch. That's really good. In Gen 5, they added kanji as an option. Oh, okay. Well, it is a kids game, so I would expect the kanji they do have would be fairly low-level kanji, unless the kanji is there for the like older people who are playing it. Miko Elite English, though. Speaking of Elite English, have you gone and seen like go and watch? I think the clip is like Harchama asking Amelia to marry her. And Harchama's English is really good now. Like, she's actually gotten to the point where I don't struggle to understand what she's saying anymore. Fins and a barb. A fish that you can stick an entire barb through like this would have to be really small, since it's sticking through the whole fish, which you can imagine by basing... I feel a great shame if my child was a VTuber. Right, but have you seen how much Pecora makes? Like... more than, like, most engineers do. I'd be fine. If you're a VTuber and you're at that level, I think you can accept it. Yeah, I don't know how she survived in Australia when she first got here. Because her English was really bad. Actually, to be fair, I work in a supermarket and I know... I've seen plenty of customers come through that are like that. I don't understand how most of them do it, but a lot of them have kids. Maybe she lives with, like... Yeah, of course they take a huge cut. Maybe Harchama has a housemate or something, I don't know. Or some friends who are here who can help her out. Pikami is half Japanese, half American, and she often repeat what she says in both languages. Yeah. Yeah, I do watch Pikami. I think, the clip I found her with was the one that I think a lot of people found her with, which was the JoJo clip. Well, when Kiara streams, she typically flips back and forth between English and Japanese as well. Kiara's a lot to handle. I don't think I can watch an entire Kiara stream. That's lid. That's... I think that's mouth. And then... small? YouTube takes exactly 30%, yeah. I was right, okay, because those are the, I don't know what covers cut is, but... even so, I think Pecora is making like 20,000 a month off Super Chat before the cut. So let's say that in total she loses 70%. She's still doing pretty good. I listen to J-pop from time to time. Am I a weeb? I don't know. Do you want to be a weeb? Korone knows tons of individual words like I do with JP, but still could not converse properly with Nisu in English. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I think outside of the ones who fluently speak English, I'm going to count Harchama in that group as well. In Hololive, I would say on the JP side, who probably speaks English the best? So obviously we're not counting Coco or Harchama. That's not fair because Coco obviously is very fluent. You know, living in America for a while at least. I don't know, they're all really bad. Maybe Korone or Pecora is trying to learn English because she wants to talk more with Muna. Okay, anyway. About the Matrix streaming thing, I was just about to make a joke about how streaming should be possible on it, but I can't think of the punchline. So that was small, and that was child. Right, small child. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Capital, right? Bow. I think I've seen this radical. Yeah, I've seen this radical earlier. This radical looks like a fancy composite bow people would use to shoot at targets. Definitely not any normal living animals. Sure. Yep. Whatever. See how the middle part is being pulled back? Imagine holding a bow and firing it at a giant target shaped like a giant alligator crab monster. Peckwater has a very practical way of learning English since she's someone she wants to talk to. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. It's also one thing to be able to read the language, another to be able to hear and translate what others say as they say, even if they do slow down, especially with thousands of viewers. Yeah, I can translate enough in my head where I can follow the gist of the conversation. Wouldn't be... Yeah, she probably will, to be honest. Especially if she keeps, you know, hanging out with, like, Kiara as well. With, Kiara doing her, like, switch back and forth between English and Japanese things. Small bow. If you look at the hollow stars, Arduran... I don't know how to say... Ardu, we'll say Ardu, has been doing a lot of learning streams, mostly focused on Japanese, English, internet. Okay, sure. Okay. So that is bow and stick, which is pull. Those bilingual or trilingual in yeah, Kiara is very impressive in that respect. Like she's quite annoying to listen to sometimes, but I'm very impressed with like what she knows. Wait. Buka. What? I'm dumb. I'm very much blanking on what this is saying. Tukan Jizu. What? Wait. Google Translate to the rescue. I'm... Okay, okay, I'll give you that. You got me. Oh no, it was only a matter of time until someone did something like that. Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah. Hopefully I get to the point where... Hopefully I can get to the point with Katakana that one doesn't catch me as easily. Dukusumi... Dukusumi... Yep. Dukusumi... Oh, senpai. Yes. Luke Smith senpai, thank you. Oh, thank you for that. That was good. That was a good Christmas present. So this is dai de or hey, wait. There. Thank you, Google Translate. Very useful. So child, small, bow. Yes. Okay. Flag. See the flag in this radical is a pole with a flag on the end of it blowing in the wind. Basically, this radical looks just like a flag. Sure. Yep, that'll work. So, I'm blanking on these. Bow, child, child and small. Yes, a child, small, bow, flag. Yes. Okay. I don't recognize that radical there. Is that like a stick in the center of it? What's going on here? Or is it modified? It is a stick in the center of it. Ah, samurai, which looks very similar to dirt. That's not confusing at all. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, easy. Back to the lessons. Bureau. So that's obviously a flag there. That might be the one we saw before. Head. And is that mouth in there? Or is that a different radical? No, it's... Wait. That's not head. Because I guess that is part of the flag as well. Then we have cape coming around and then mouth in there. But you gotta... One of the nubbins are missing. And then roof. So that's probably samurai in there. Then we haven't seen that radical, but I know it's going to be in this level. Ground above it, maybe? And then a roof? Then flag? Yes, I was right. So ground is here. Flag is here. Then you have... Oh, no. Dirt, not samurai. What is the difference between those radicals? I'm sure those look exactly the same. Then you have private here. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something there. And then the last one is hair. I'm pretty sure this is basically the same as the katakana for me as well. These 3 streaks flowing off to the side are 3 strands of hair. Pretty easy to see and remember right. Top bar is longer than the bottom one in samurai, but it's very slight. I will check that one in just a moment. Thank you for that. I'll bring them both up and compare them. Dirt doesn't have arms. Wait. Dirt and... Dirt. Okay, yep, I see it. So, samurai, the arms are longer than the base. Dirt, the base is longer than the arms. I am not gonna remember that. Those are so similar. Okay. I guess it makes sense, because samurai... Yeah. Samurai arms. Yeah, I get it. Sure. And then, obviously, yeah. Wait, would I only ever made it to level 3 because I never paid for WaniKani? How did I know that? Because this is level 2. That's why you know that. These radical combinations make no sense. How do you... what does samurai and flag have to do with roof? Okay. The thing about WaniKani is it doesn't actually use the proper radical names in a lot of cases. Samurai is level 4, I guess, but yeah, it's... some of the kanji they introduced earlier make use of it. Maybe with the actual radical names, it does have some sensible meaning, but it doesn't... From what I know, my very small amount of knowledge, the radical names don't actually matter. It's the kanji that actually matter anyway. Even people who are like fluent in Japanese couldn't go and tell you radical names anyway because they don't actually matter. As long as you can use the radicals to identify the kanji, I guess that's what's more important. Unless you're like a Japanese scholar or anything like that. I don't recognize this radical here. But that obviously is hair there. That might... What is going on here? There is a lot of... Geoduck. Is that like a Geodude and a Psyduck? What is Geoduck? I've never heard of this word before. What in the world is... I'm gonna search this up. What does geoduck mean? Geoduck. The Pacific geoduck is a species of very large saltwater clam. What? Why is that the name for a radical? Okay, sure. Sure. I still don't know. There has to be another meaning for that. So we have stand up here. It's a phallic-looking clam. Phallic-looking clam. That's not a word. That's not a phrase I thought I would hear anytime soon. So we have stand here. We have cliff here. Hair, and then this entire thing is that radical. But it looks like 3 other radicals. Like this is the radical for leaf in here. And that's fins, and then I think that's like sun or something. But I guess merged together is geoduck. The card of the geoduck can explicitly say you should Google it. Okay, let's look at geoduck. This radical consists of a shellfish with a leaf on it. What is it? The mysterious geoduck, the very clam-like creature. If you don't know what a geoduck is, look it up. It's quite bizarre. It has long leaf-shaped protrusion coming out of its shell. Okay, good to know. Back to here. So, child, small, bow, flag, hair. Easy. And then participate. So, I think that might be private there, and then maybe gun? Maybe. Unless that's a different radical. Private. Oh, no. Oh, it's big. Ah, okay, I can see that. That's private there. That's big with, like, the center point shifted, and then hair. Huh. Okay. That is a level 14 radical. Level 14 kanji. Alright then. So, adult, small, bow, flag, hair. Okay, let's go. Bow. Small. Hair. Flag. I blanked already. Adult? No. Wait. Child, what am I doing? Yeah, there we go. Much better. I wonder if the we have lessons for any of the first ones yet. No, they'll come up. Oh, they'll come up way after the stream's over. Okay. Cool. Let's go start session. Actually, I know my I know that my stepdad watches my channel. I wonder if he's because I'm supposed to be going up to my parents' place today. I wonder if he realizes that I'm streaming right now. What a bloke. Why did you force everybody to write in Latin alphabet using ASCII only characters? I guess we could just, you know, oh no, it broke again. Give me 1 second. And it's not... Wait, it's very broken now. What? What? No! Why is it not gonna... What are you doing? Should I just screen share it? I should just screen share the window, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Do it like that. Now it's not gonna break. Oh, thank you, OBS, for being amazing. Latin alphabet is below. You require 2 characters representing a vowel and a consonant. We should just do everything in binary. 5. Okay, if you use your imagination, this radical looks like the number 5. You have to remove the vertical line in the bottom left. Once you do that, you have to remove the bottom line. On what planet does this look like a 5? I guess you just take that bit out, that bit out there or something. It might look a little 5y. Nothing wrong with diacritics. I don't know what I don't even remotely know how to pronounce any of those characters you just put in chat. He stopped by on the stream earlier. He's currently looking up Hololive and Vtubers. He's jumping down the Pecco Hell because of you. Wait, who's jumping down Pecco Hell because of me? What? Anyone who wants to jump down the Pecco Hole is good. Pecco is great. Yeah. Let's see, 5. Sadly, she... the one bad thing about the stream where she brought her mother on was she didn't say, hey, Muna. That's the only problem I have with that. So 5 and then mouth is... Wagga. Oh. Oh lord, that's terrifying. So, oh, okay, that's all one radical there. Mouth and 5. Can't all kanji just be like this, where they're like not connected or anything? They're just a bunch of symbols together. Corporate needs you to identify the difference between these two characters. Yeah, God, this. Some of the the mnemonics they use are just not good. If you try really hard, you can maybe see if like you trace the line out here and then delete everything else. But apart from that, no, it's not 5. Okay, and heaven. There is a true radical. Wait, true. There is a true radical and a person radical. The first... Wait, what? There is a true radical and a person radical. That sentence... This has nothing to do with the true radical. The true radical is like 2 lines. What are you talking about? The first level of person's lives on Earth. The second level... I feel like this sentence is wrong. The second level... This level is why there's a true radical here is in heaven. So when you see a person level 2, you know they're in heaven. That's the radical for ground though, or if you take the kanji for it, it's 1. I don't know any language in which I can pronounce those nonsense symbols. Anyone else here know the IPA? Like as in IPA beer? That's that. So is that fins and then some new radical and a drop maybe, or that entire thing there might be a radical. It's a scooter, sure. Horns, I guess. If they face the other way, no. Yeah, if they face the other way, then it'd be fins. If they're out that way, then they're horns. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, that does make sense. I guess, if you think about it in the right way. International Pizza Administration. Are those the ones who decide what the acceptable toppings on a pizza are? No, I'm not going to start an argument about pineapple. I don't care. I like my pizza to have meat on it. Lots of meat. Preferably meat and cheese, but, you know. So we have a head radical. We have a mouth. This is probably a radical here, and this is probably a radical as well. Oh, wait. Immediate power amplify. Oh, no, that's a radical itself. Mustache. Okay, that's tree. That's mouth, and that's heaven. Ah. I won't. Okay, here's the thing about pineapple on pizza. Okay, you know what? I'll do it. I will never buy a pineapple pizza, but if someone hands me pizza with pineapple on it, I won't say no. That's what I'll say. Because whenever I order pizza, I order meat lovers, and that's basically all I order. Yeah. So that's, yeah, that, okay, so... what level is this radical? Level 5. Okay. Who's against some kanji that we utilize heaven? Okay. So 5 heaven. Okay. Hand. This one's a little tough to picture, but I believe in you. No, they're all tough to picture. What are you talking about, WaniKani? What are you talking about? But I believe in you. The barb in the middle, yes, is the wrist. Sure, okay. There are 4 fingers coming off of it. Aha. 1 big thumb. Aha. I don't know if you've ever seen a hand before. I guess that's technically a hand if you've, like, broken all of your fingers. In my case, I'm not aiming to be able to write Japanese, just reading it, but even slowly will be enough. All you need to be able to write is Big Kusa and make really terrible Japanese memes and annoy Coco. That's all you need. Fingers will come out at right angles, so don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't even consider that, does it? So you have 4 fingers, a thumb, a wrist. I feel like the hiragana radicals, some of those were a bit weird that Tofugu put together, but at least most of them roughly made sense. It seems like they really stretch when it comes to doing the kanji or the radical mnemonics. Did I say hiragana mnemonic? Hiragana radicals. That's not what I meant. Hiragana mnemonics is what I meant if I didn't say it. It took me 3 years of engineering and a physics class to learn all of the Greek alphabet. How long will it take to learn Hiragana and Katakana? Like 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? Let's just go study... Oh, yeah, okay, I'm bad at it. Let's just go study the main hiragana. So here we go. Hiragana, duck 10. We won't do combinations because I don't want to do combinations. I'll show you how easy hiragana is. Okay. So, ya. Ni, do, shi, ke. This is after like 2 or 3 weeks. Tsu, ne, ma, no. More. Okay, I never said I was good at it, but it's easy. The stroke order of Japanese always seems pretty easy when I learn how to write it. Yeah, this site's a great site. If you just want to have like a way to practice hiragana, this is a great way to do it. And you get instant feedback if you screwed it up as well. Chi, he, nope. Wait, oh, it's right, it's a single N on this website, isn't it? The one thing you do have to remember is sometimes different websites will have different ways of spelling the correct or the same thing, which is one problem with doing these translations. The only problem with learning hiragana is there's a lot of symbols to learn. Not as much as kanji, obviously, but there's just a lot. But if you break it down the way that Tofugu breaks it down, and you just do it in like sections, and then you practice each of the sections multiple times until the point where you've actually like got it, sort of ingrained in your head, it's very easy. You just have to sit down and actually do the work. How do they spell it? Is it G they spell it? Yeah, it is. Gu, I, zo, gu, ga, da, ki, na, ku, da, o, ki, ge. No, that's not get. Wait. First mistake. No. I said I was going to do it well, and then I screwed up. Oh, God, that's just me hitting the wrong keys. U, mi, de, or, me. Sorry, mu. No. Ignore me, I'm still very bad. Here, there you go. Yeah, let's talk about the green bird. Okay, I still have not participated in the actions of the green bird yet, but I hear the Japanese course is quite interesting, if to say the least. Yes, do that. I prefer the FCITX method. That's just my preference. And I am running Mosk right now as well. I don't know. I like Anthi. I actually really like Anthi because I can also do alt bindings with it. But it is nice to have Mosk still being developed. Their learning process is basically throwing words to you and expecting you to remember them without any hints or why the word is like that. Aha. Maybe it'd be fun to do some Duolingo once I actually have a better understanding of Japanese. I guess it is technically a Christmas stream. Yeah. I have a Christmas hat. I do have a Rick and Morty shirt that I was going to wear. I just forgot to put it on. I found Duolingo useless because it was teaching me words I already knew and basically just wanted to learn the letters quickly. Okay. It might be fun to just do since this stream seems to be doing fairly well, maybe I'll do a Duolingo stream and just laugh at Duolingo. That might be fun. Hand. And then we have hand there, and then I guess, is that Viking? Is that modified Viking? No. Grass. We know about a lot about grass, don't we? So fins, grass, and ground. Duolingo is just for memorizing words and how to slam them together. And also learning about sentences that don't make any sense to you. I could be like, I am a woman. There you go. There's some Duolingo for you. Just like, okay, that's not a sentence I would ever need to say. What parts of that are actually important? Is that narwhal and then ground in there or something? I can understand them when I'm listening to anime and VTubers. Okay, so that's hand. Okay. What part of this bit here, this big old thing off here, looks even remotely like this radical? What part of this looks like this? I'm gonna say none of it. Remember how Christmas is a romantic holiday in Japanese while we're in a stream where a man is learning Japanese poorly? What does this say about us? Yeah. What does that? What does that say about you? Oh, Lord. Hey, stick around. I love you guys. So 5, heaven, hand, and then we have writing. This looks like a stool with a lid on it. Stool, lid, yes. But it's actually a writing desk. Do you see it? It's a nice quiet place for writing. You can see the pen sticking up in the middle. Wouldn't you want to do the writing here? Sure. Sure, yep, okay. Writing. Okay. Versus. I guess if you like disconnect it. I bet Duolingo tells you to translate Albert Einstein's relativity papers in the German course once you're finished, and then you throw in an extra I am Albert Einstein in there as well. Wait. Speaking of stupid things, here we go. I'll give you something. Wait, that's no. We want. Wait. There we go. Oh, I spelled that wrong. No! No! There we go.
ロナルド・マクドナルド。
There you go.
ロナルド・マクドナルド。
That's always fun. I always love writing that one out in Google Translate.
ロナルド・マクドナルド。 ロナルド・マクドナルド。
There you go. That's enough of Ronald McDonald. Here's a glimpse of some kanji you'll be learning to visualize writing. Okay. So right, we're looking at verse and being very confused. That's what we're doing. Measurement. Oh, that one. Okay. And if you disconnect it, then I guess yeah. But now it actually looks like the treasure and another radical. I would have. Odd. And anyone else getting Donald McDonald? Yes. Okay. Do na du do mi ma du do na du do. There you go. Donald McDonald.
ドナルド・マクドナルド。ドナルド・マクドナルド。
Did I spell that correctly?
ケンタキフリードチキン。
Okay, that's enough messing around with that. So 5 heaven, hand writing. Right, that's what we're up to. I don't know what that is. Oh, that okay. Now that's writing, right? What are these? Is that like one radical? Criminal. Oh, that's a very very high level kanji there. Kentucky Fried Chicken. I guess die. Yeah, I did. That was. I guess fried would be more like Fudai do. Wait, Fudai do. Fudai do.
フリド。
It's Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to make it sound like that. They're free. You're not going to put them in your tummies anymore. Oh god, no, don't skip all the way back out there. Now to tab through. Yes, there you go, thank you. Yes, I'm dumb. Fudaido. Yes, you were very right there.
プライド。
Fudaido. There you go. From Google Translate, oh no, what have you sent me?
John A. マクドナルド卿はカナダ初の首相でした。
Okay. Okay. Sure. And this is the radical for moon. Like Muna. Hey Muna. Hey Muna. Muna. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. The moon is actually made of the sun, but it has little legs coming off of it, leaning towards the left. Why? Because the moon is always running away from the sun as fast as it can. It doesn't want to get caught on fire, so it has to run to stay ahead. Are we going full weeb here? You know what? I think from the start of this stream, we've been going full weeb. I'm going to recite my JoJo script. Oh no. 5, heaven, hand, stool, not stool, riding? Yes, riding, and then moon. Okay. So moon, that's a narwhal, and then moon. That just sounds really dumb to say. That's a narwhal. This is a narwhal, in case you don't know, by the way. Have. Okay. This is, you or you? We're already way past that. Yes, you have a Heckwater profile picture. We're definitely past that. Exactly. If Luke can study Latin, I can study Japanese. Okay, so 5, heaven, hand, stool, and moon. Okay, so that would be heaven. No, don't keep. No, disable that. No, disable that. There we go. And moon and hand. Cool. Japanese and I think other East Asians see a rabbit on the moon, not a man. 10. 10? 10, 10. 10 go. Ku? 10 go. Uh-huh. Where are we going with this? You guys are doing the things. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where you're gonna go with that. Ah, I know this radical. That's the radical for fire there. One of very few kanji I do recognize, because he is a cool word. And you know, fire is a cool looking radical, cool looking kanji. Kusa and fire. Those are my or kusa and he. The two kanji that I knew beforehand. I'm starting to get an anime. I've just watched 12 series in total. Just finished watching Dr. Stone. Oh, okay. I can decide the next anime. Okay. What have you seen? Is it? I'm guessing you're kind of into these like shonen style series. Have you watched the classics? If you want to watch something new, actually, I have lots of things I could recommend. God, how about I recommend some sports anime? Original Full Metal. Oh, original Full Metal. Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's pretty early to watch that. Yes. Speaking of Love Live, I do need to watch the new Nijigasaki series. I didn't realize it'd come out. The giant toe. The Galactic Heroes. Watch Golden Boy in English. Watch Golden Boy in English. Do that. There's a giant toe and a stick in the ground. Or stick ground, yes. No, actually you should watch JoJo though, because it's actually really good. Phantom Blood is kind of a hard watch, but once you get past that and get into Battle Tendency, it's an absolutely amazing series. And I don't think you appreciate Stardust Crusaders until you get up to Diamond is Unbreakable. At least that's how I felt. Golden Boy's contemporary classic. Yes. It is a masterpiece. Especially in English. There's a giant toe and a stick in the ground in front of you, driving on your car toward them. You don't see them until your lights hit them. What would these things cause you to do? Most likely to stop. No matter how stupid you think Ava is it was complete worth as we got a Cruel Angel Thesis. Do you know the story behind Cruel Angel Thesis? The writer of the song absolutely hates it because they didn't even try. It's just they just threw the lyrics together. And they hate that it's become a popular song. Ground and then stop. Brodie like Linux, anime, specifically JoJo and Horror. Brodie, I think we were separated. Yeah, maybe. I like lots of anime. I've been watching... When did I start watching anime? When did Black Bullet come out? Whenever Black Bullet came out, that's when I started watching anime. I know it's a bad example. Just after... I think it was the season after Haikyuu started. So whenever that was, you probably recognize that. Also, Golden Boy was a meme. You don't actually have to go watch that. If you want something good that's airing right now, Jujutsu Kaisen is great. Yeah, but Haikyuu is also, you know, sports. I love my sports anime. I can recommend sports anime all day. Is that a slide there? And then, like... Those would be drops, and then stop, and then a barb? Nope, I way overthought that. Stop, okay. Oh, it's small, okay, and then a slide. I haven't watched anime since the crash happened, and I've been day trading crypto and tech stocks since then, okay. Sure, that's a bit of a switch? Yeah. Yuri on Ice is unironically good. Yeah, Yuri on Ice is a great series. If I had to pick a favorite sports anime, though, I'm gonna be boring and say, Kuroko no Basket. And yes, I've seen Yawapeda. Yawapeda is amazing as well. I don't know if there's another sports anime you're referring to, but if you're referring to Yawapeda, then yes, I've seen that one. So, there are drops of liquid coming out of both sides of this barb. You can imagine the barb being stuck on into the ground and then pulled out. When it is, water comes gushing out both sides. Yeah, okay, I get that. So stop, water. Water, ice. Is that like a drop in there and that becomes ice? It is. 40, ice. Yeah, Yawapeda is great. I haven't read any manga in a while. I do have Tokyo Ghoul on my shelf, but I used to be like really, really big into reading manga, but I haven't read any in a while. What was besides Tokyo Ghoul, what was the last thing I read? I think, I was reading, I'm blanking on the name. Steel Ball Run. JoJo Part 7. Yes, JoJo Part 7, Steel Ball Run. That was the last thing I read before Tokyo Ghoul. Brodie has a shelf of manga. It's a shelf of light novels, actually. I have... Oh, sorry, it's a bookshelf of light novels. I have a shelf of manga. Yeah. So, what do we have at hand's reach? We have... I knocked stuff off my shelf. Here's one thing. We have Konosuba. Great series. I can just keep pulling stuff off this shelf for a very long time. I still have Stone Ocean I plan to read. I'm gonna go restart it because I haven't read it in like 2 years. But yeah. What I did read was really good because, you know, JoJo. I think the worst arc of JoJo is probably Stone Ocean. Stone Ocean. Yeah. Oh, I've read Stone Ocean as Steel Ball Run there. Wow, I'm dumb. But yeah, I think Stone Ocean is the least good arc. I recommend the extension Yomi-chan to select some text and seeing the definition and listening to it. Thank you. I will put that onto my list of things to look into as well. Yomi-chan. I read Parasite. Then the anime came out a few years later. Then I read Silent Voice, and the movie was announced. If anyone wants an anime adaptation, just suggest the manga to me. Okay, I know this. Oh, what was it called? Is it like My Dad is a Famous VTuber? Yeah. I think that's what it was called. Callie did a reading of it on one of her streams. Oh no, it's My Dad is the God of VTubers. Yeah, that's what it's called. I would like to see Taisho Baseball Girls. I like historical stuff. And there's a Japanese rendition of Marching Through Georgia, which is hilarious. Stop water? What in the world is this kanji? Okay, so that has a radical we haven't seen. So that's thread, water, and then white. So that's like the sun radical, but there's like a nubbin on the top. Okay. Okay. And then fire. See the person radical here? I see it. There's things coming off it. What are those things? Oh my god, it's fire. Help put the fire out. Oh, so fire is, and then I think, did we didn't see this before? Yeah, we did. And then say is all of that. Then we have autumn. So he and what is this radical? Rain. Oh, what was it called? There's a ping pong anime. No, I'm not talking about ping pong the animation. Is it Taku Musume? Yeah, Taku Musume. Go watch that. Talk about Breaking Bad. I haven't seen Breaking Bad actually. I think Imagine a Campfire is easier for that one. For fire. Oh, where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, that's actually a fair point. That is much easier. They like to talk about other radicals in their radical mnemonics, which even when there are better mnemonics that this could be, you know, read with. I loved your Tegrity episode with Distru, especially the part about the drunk guy story. I don't remember the drunk guy story. Oh, right, the guy who claimed that he owned the bottle shop. Yeah. I was gonna fire DT. Yeah, I remember that. I do want to do more episodes with bigger creators like that. The problem is, they're just like, some people are obviously busy, and I want to have the podcast, you know, be worth someone's time to come on. There are some people I do want to ask. Like, I have considered asking Mental Outlaw. I don't know if he'd do it, but I think that'd be fun. I've seen the first season of Mr. Robot. I will watch Breaking Bad at some point, yeah. I've heard it's really good. I just haven't seen it. When the boomer gets good internet, maybe I'll try to get him on the podcast. That'd be fun. Remember the guy that helped you remember the big radical? Now the big guy has something on his shoulder. What is that? You look up and see a dog. Oh, these mnemonics. These mnemonics. Oh, okay. If he did a podcast with somebody, I guess if I ask him, maybe he'll do it. I didn't actually realize that. I know Mental Outlaw is much more internet savvy than Luke is. Like, Mental Outlaw doesn't pretend like he never uses the internet. He seems like he's just a regular... okay. He seems like he's a dude who hangs out on 4chan a bit often. But besides that, a regular dude who just uses the internet. Perched as you used to consider dog perched as if it were a parrot or a cat or something. Dogs aren't supposed to be off people's shoulders. But like that would work for him. Why'd you call it dog then? Just call it parrot. You're making up radical names anyway. Just make up one for this one that makes more sense in the context. Thank you, WaniKani. I prefer the tick for man's best friend from Haysig. Let's see. So we have dog by itself, which is inu. Yeah, inu. Or Gen. Shoulder dog is best dog. I guess the thing with the WaniKani radicals is because they're so weird sometimes, it does make it a bit easier to remember them. The guest I'm hoping you eventually get is Muda. Mate, if Muda wanted to do a podcast, I would say that I would accept that in like a heartbeat, but the dude has like 1 million subs. I feel like he's a bit too busy to come on a podcast with 300 subscribers. Maybe he'd do it. Maybe I'll just send him a random DM and see if he'll do it. But that one, like, that's someone I will say is probably not gonna do it. But maybe he's super chill. I don't know. He seems chill in his videos, but he's obviously still, like, not gonna get much out of actually being on the podcast. So, yeah, sometimes radicals are the same as the kanji. For example, fire. So nature is moon. I guess that's, if you shift it a bit, it's moon. Dog and boil. And then condition. Is that like flipped toe or is that a new one? No, it's icicle. Yeah, what do you expect? Okay, one thing I have a problem with right now is my presentation style of my videos I think does still need a bit of work. I feel like I need to, you know, bring the level of energy down a bit because I feel like I'm yelling a bit too much in my videos. But the podcasts are just me rambling, so it comes off a bit more, you know, a bit more natural because obviously, like, I actually have a script here. I'm just, yeah, this, as you can probably tell, like, I can't speak. So, no, I don't have a script right now. So it is just me being, like, naturally and flowy. And that's sort of what I want to bring to, like, the regular content as well. That's one of the things I do need to work on. It's just, my old content, it was entirely that. And now my current content, I feel like, is a bit too rigid. I think I need to come closer back to the middle and make it feel a bit more natural. You don't have to go smooth baritone voice of DT. Go full Reddit. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna go like, I don't speak like DT does normally anyway. Like, the way I'm speaking now is pretty much how I normally speak, which does get people annoyed with me because I do tend to speak a bit too loud when I'm talking to some people. But I feel like if I can bring this sort of energy to my regular videos, it will probably be an improvement. I'm gonna have to abandon ship, guys. Need to learn chess. Are you actually gonna go learn chess right now? Okay, sure. Have fun. I'm probably gonna end it off after I finish this set anyway. But yeah, I think there might be a review that I have to do as well. This radical is not something anyone can have. Only a king can wear this crown upon its head. Remember then en passant rule, bro. I don't know. I guess that's a chess thing. I'll know. This radical is the sign of kings. Imagine your favorite king wearing this on their head. It's a pretty distinctive shape. I guess you can... This one you probably can... you can see as a crown without thinking too much about it, I guess. That will just be me being very bad at chess. So stop, water, fire, dog, and king. One thing I do want to do over on my gaming channel is a mate of mine got me to buy, what's the full name? 5D chess with multiverse time travel or something, whatever it's called. Because it was on special on Steam. So I will be playing that on the gaming channel very soon. And that'll be fun. Because it's very, very big brain game. I think that's... Does that drop in there? Yes, it is. Maybe you know what? Maybe I will do a chess stream on this channel. I don't know. It might happen. And then all. Board games and stuff, e.g. Board Game Arena. I don't know what that is. I'll check that out. And hat. This is, Zen. Or... Sube. Subete. Yes, that makes sense. My weeb knowledge helps. Actually, that's one thing that some people will say that like learning anime never helped them, or watching anime never helped them while they're learning Japanese. But I feel like for these like individual words, it does actually help out a little bit because you at least have some. You're not going into the language completely blind. You've at least heard the language for long enough to at least sort of piece together what you're trying to understand. Even if you don't understand vocabulary at all, having just that understanding of how the language sounds makes things a bit easier. At least that's what I found. So stop, water, fire, dog, king. Yes. Because I know over on Trash Taste, Gigux said that watching Japanese didn't really help him in learning. Watching anime never really helped him in learning Japanese. But I don't know. I feel like there's no way that it can't. Obviously, don't pick up grammar from anime. Otherwise, you know, you might start talking like a toonie. But apart from that, even Guro defended anime while learning JP with Kiara. I remember Soul Brother No 3 talking how cartoon dubs get you talking a more grating accent. That makes sense. Obviously, don't learn Japanese entirely from anime. That's a bad idea. But it, as like a way to consume, you know, media in that language, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I would say if you're enjoying it, you're going to be more likely to watch more of it, and more likely to immerse yourself more in the language. So no, water, fire, dog, and a king. Okay, that's water. Fire. What? No, dog. Instantly make a mistake. That's fire. Stop. King. The YouTube channel Japanese Man Yuta teaches me differences between normal speech and anime speech. Japanese Man Yuta. That's ringing a bell as well. AniTubers are the worst. Agree or disagree? I think that most AniTubers are really, really annoying. I think the best AniTubers are sort of like the Luke Smiths of AniTuber, where they don't actually make any videos actually on anime. Like, Luke is technically a Linux YouTuber. Technically. And I feel like people like the Anime Man, and Sea Dog VA, actually Gigux is one exception. But people like that are the best AniTubers. But that's just my opinion. People who are like adjacent to it. I mean, there's a lot of good Japanese cinema. There's a lot to watch in a more natural accent. Yeah, that's fair. But I watch anime without having to go out of my way, and I feel like I can sit down for like 5-6 hours and watch anime, but I don't know if I'd be able to do the same thing with Japanese cinema. You should probably watch live action JP shows. Maybe they use a different register. Maybe. Don't do... If you want to do it like that, don't watch live action anime. Or like live action anime adaptations, because that kind of defeats the entire point you're trying to do. Oh god, what was this? I don't remember what this radical was. I don't remember. What was it? It was 1000, right. And that was moon? No, evening. Yes. Yes. Treasure. Stool. Oh, we have some vocab in here. Okay. No. It wants the vocabulary meaning. So ge. Oh god, I always get this mixed up. Ge is transitive. Ge is transitive, yes? So, to lower. Yes, it is. Okay. Evening. Sa, ge, du. I hear the live action. I think the live action Japanese Death Note isn't bad. There we go, cool. Okay, so we're at 11:30. I think I'm gonna wrap the stream up now, actually. I've gotta head off drive for an hour and a half, so thank you guys for watching. I'm honestly surprised that people actually decided to stick around for this long. I'm really surprised, and I'm really surprised by how many people decided to show up, actually. I didn't think this would be a popular stream. I thought this was going to be, like, one of those ones where I just sort of, like, do and, you know, like, 2 or 3 people maybe show up. But, hey, I guess there's a lot of weebs who are watching my channel, which doesn't surprise me at all, to be honest, now that I think about it. But it's nice. It's nice to see. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too, man. Thanks for listening to Animated Watch. Yeah, whenever I do these Japanese streams, it's gonna be full-on anime, so yeah, whenever they happen again, maybe we'll do Duolingo at some point. That'll be fun. Dude, we basically like the same things. How can not be here? Yeah, that's fair. I found your channel today, but Linux, board games, and Japanese sounds like I'll be sticking. I don't do it most of the time. the Japanese and the board games and the things like that, most of the time doesn't happen. Most of the time it's just regular Linux content, but the streams are where, like, I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna just talk about nonsense. Good night. Take care. This was really fun. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And yeah, yeah, I graduated uni this, I guess a month or so ago. And if anyone else happened to graduate uni very recently, yeah, congratulations to any of you guys as well. I don't know if there's anyone actually at uni right now, but anyone who maybe you finish your, like, second year, maybe you finish your exams, congratulations. Hopefully you did well. I haven't seen my final grades yet, but judging by my my preliminary assignment grades, I feel like I did relatively well. So hopefully it's the same for you guys. And yeah, good night and Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you too as well. Let's see. Let's see. Wait. God, why am I dumb? Put it into here. Matane. No, that's yo, that's ya, not yo. My bad. Matane. There we go. One day I will get my my Hiragana down to a point where it's actually competent, but that day is not today. That day is definitely not today. Yeah, I got it. Thank you guys. I'm just dumb, I know. I at least pick up on where I'm making obvious mistakes. So, hey, could be worse. Double vowels getting me. No, I just read the ya as a yo. That's my problem. Peckle. I think I've just seen that enough in Peckle's chat that I just instantly recognize it. It was like Kusa. Like, even if you basically know kanji, if you've been in the VTubers chat, you probably recognize Kusa pretty quickly. I think of a yak for this one because it looks like one. Yeah, that's the That's what Tofugu uses as their mnemonic. I highly recommend if you do want to learn Hiragana and Katakana, I really do recommend using Tofugu. They are the same guys who actually made WaniKani as well. So that, like, learning the Hiragana and Katakana, that's entirely free. And WaniKani, I'm not sponsored by them, but if you want to hit me up, WaniKani, then you know where my email is. Right now, WaniKani is doing a once-a-year sale, so it's $100 off the lifetime membership. So it's $200 for a lifetime membership, and I think otherwise monthly, isn't it like $16 or something? Subscription, let's find out. How much is it a month? Sorry, it's $9 a month. It's $9 a month normally, and right now lifetime is $200. Annual would be $90. So basically what you're doing is you're paying 2 years and like 4 months in advance, and you're getting the rest of your life for free pretty much. But they do this sale once a year as well, so if you don't want to get it now, just wait until next December and then you can buy it then. But otherwise, I think the first 3 levels of WaniKani are free, so you don't have to. Yes. Also, if any of the people don't realize what the thumbnail says, the thumbnail says Big Kusa. So just in case there's anyone who's watching who doesn't know any katakana, it says Big Kusa. Because I thought that would be funny. But I know you, Ronson, don't know katakana, so there you go. You might have recognized it from a VTuber chat though, so I don't know. Cool, so I'll switch over to my other one. I'll clear this playlist out. And we'll play the outro. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a lot of fun. Merry Christmas, anyone who's still around. Next stream will probably be around... Actually, it'll probably be like around 10 or something next week. Wait, when? Give me 1 second. What is the date of next weekend? Next weekend is going to be... Oh, Friday is going to be, New Year's Day here. Maybe I'll do a New Year's Day stream or something. Or maybe I'll, like, stream from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. I'll work it out then. Anyway, I will end it off there. Thank you guys for watching. Play the outro.
私はロナルド・マクドナルド。
Merry Christmas, everyone. See you guys later.